I like the way that sounds. Nigga, do you got a death wish? Cause coming out your mouth like that is gonna get you laid out, so respect this. Sucking Nicholas, you fuck around and get found, cause it's no love, hold up, it's no luck. When you roll up, you be laid down, blood on the ground, yeah, run like a bitch when your boys ain't around. Hey, if lately you been popping shit, then you should press skip, cause this is why I flip. You're now part of a hit, your dick. Since back then, getting props was a thing to do. So everybody one box with the kangaroo, like Fat Boy and the Locks, just to name a few. You told a story to the cops when they came to you. Niggas with the green rocks, so I changed the blue. Lock box and it drops and the range is too. I know your wife, don't make me pipe her and break up a happy home cause she thinks I like her. These niggas been around since Biggie and they ain't blow yet. Damn, how many chances you think you gon' get? Cause I remember when his suits was shiny, now they in army fatigue boots and grimy. My back's to the wind and my troops behind me, and if I get jiggy, the suits Armani. Nigga, do you got a death wish? Cause coming out your mouth like that is gonna get you laid out, so respect this. Sucking Nicholas, you fuck around and get found, cause it's no love, hold up, it's no luck. When you roll up, you be laid down, blood on the ground, you run like a bitch when your boys ain't around. Hey, when you think of the city, you think about the unit, the team, some of the realest niggas that do it. The drama don't move me, so I call truce. I'd rather snuff you, try to knock a eyeball loose. Why don't you save me the trouble, man? Get real bent, slip on the steps and break your own fucking neck. These are shocking words from a punk ass nigga. Tell me to tell 50 what's up, ass nigga. Got the hunger for more in this truck ass nigga. Shorts who they used to take his bus pass, nigga. I'll send him to find you, high off the ganja. Turn the Marriott in a hotel Rwanda. I can tell that there was niggas that used to smack you. Cause we don't ask why, we ask who. I'm done sparring, it's over, I'm through. The only reason you won't like it is cause it's about you. Nigga, do you got a death wish? Cause coming out your mouth like that is gonna get you laid out, so respect this. Sucking Nicholas, you fuck around and get found, cause it's no love, hold up, it's no luck. When you roll up, you be laid down, blood on the ground, you run like a bitch when your boys ain't around.
YouTube. I mean, getting about 30K views in 10 hours is a little more simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up, because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. Gang, you already know the vibes. Stop playing. It's the 10 versus everybody. You already know the vibes, gang. You already know what it is. Listen, man. Without further ado, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. All the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing. And that's word to Sue Young. Listen, man, it's word to Sue Young. Make sure y'all subscribe to the second channel, man. It's in the chat and all that. Subscribe to the second channel, gang. Subscribe to the second channel. It's fire, you heard? Stop playing. Listen, man. Very nasty things in the media, man. Very disgusting, nasty things in the media. Did you see it? Zion Williamson on the verge of almost getting up out of here, champs. Yes, I mean Zion Williamson may be contemplating, taking himself off the planet, champ. Yeah, I mean it. How did this all start? Where did it begin? Well, it starts off with this right here. Moriah Mills, ex-girlfriend of Zion Williamson, said this earlier today. Make sure you tap in, gang. Tune in, hit that like. Let's get it. Come on.
Saving face for this man that's completely disrespecting me to the world, and I literally have to take this. Every time I come on the internet, people are bashing me because of this man. Literally, and I'm tired of it. He knows, he said he's gonna send me $62,000. I have yet to receive that since June. I'm literally here. Like, he's literally a liar. You guys, everything he says, he's a liar. He's not who he says he is. I literally been saving face. I did not want to come to the world and let you guys know what he has been doing to me my entire relationship with him. He is a woman beater, and the NBA needs to know this. I literally did not want to come to this because I know he has so many endorsements. But Zion Williamson is a woman beater. And the reason he was paying me off is so I won't come to the world and tell everybody.
Where was his energy? So he was such a woman beater that you randomly got the face tat of Zion Williamson on your face. Not only that, you also tried to extort the New Orleans Pelicans NBA team to trade Zion Williamson to another team. Now what you're doing is you're trying to go the extra mile, trying to get some type of sympathy points to get some type of money out of Zion Williamson. So it went from extortion to now that I'm going to make sure that I do some type of damage, some type of harm, so you give me some type of compensation. That's what it looks like to me, gang. Maybe I'm reaching, gang. I don't know. But all these crocodile tears ain't working. You did? How you try to extort somebody, then in the same time say that they beat? No. That's not how this is gonna go, champ. Now let me show you what happened on social media, man. After this video was released, there was actually more things that took place. So she went on Instagram and wrote this, champs. Moriah Mills on Instagram, at NBA, at Pelicans NBA. It says, hold on a second. It says, what's this say? Suspend this woman beater. He been beating me. I've been suffering in silence at Jumpman23, which is Michael Jordan, Starry Lemon Lime, hashtag domestic violence, and etc. It also says no woman deserves this. You can't silence me anymore. Zion at NBA, at Pelicans NBA. Zion has been beating me since 2022, and the monthly payments he was giving me was not to go to the press because of his endorsements. Hashtag Larry Lemon Lime, hashtag Jumpman23, which is Michael Jordan once again. She says the gift and money isn't worth my life, Zion. Please stop with this nonsense. Nonsense. And then there's even more, gang. She even went on her Instagram story and wrote this. Take a look. Right here in the Instagram story, she says, I miscarried because you were beating me, Zion. Tell the world how you want me to lie and say it was an abortion. At Pelicans NBA, at NBA, at No Chill Gill. No Chill Gill is Scuba the Readings, by the way, in case you didn't know. But yeah, this is filthy, man. This is nasty work, you heard? Very disgusting work by Moriah Mills, lying, saying that she miscarried because of Zion beating her, which is insane. How did Zion Williamson respond to all this? Well, here's what Zion did. Zion went on his Instagram story playing Suicidal Thoughts by Biggie Smalls. Now, all fans worried. Fans very much worried seeing that Zion Williamson is playing Suicidal Thoughts. This is not good, champ. This means something nasty can happen. This means that he cannot handle what's going on right now. There's too much going on. Is Zion ready to end it all? Is the question. Is it too much? Zion seemingly looks as though he might be ready to take that ride. All right? Is it going to happen? I hope not. I really hope not. I don't wish that for him. But what I do say is this is very, very nasty, very, very toxic on behalf of Moriah Mills. Moriah Mills deserves to be penalized in some way, shape, or form. I mean, it's bad enough she tried to extort the NBA and wasn't even criminally charged. You mean to tell me you can extort an NBA team and not get criminally charged? It's kind of wild. You know, you out here doing mob-style crimes, and meanwhile, nobody's doing anything about it. Well, we already know. We know about the women's privilege and all that. We know about privilege of women in society. We know about the feminist movement. We know about these things, champ. If the shoe was on the other foot, I'm pretty sure they would be jumping down Zion's throat, champs. if the shoe was on the other foot. We know this for a fact that this would be happening. Had Zion did something similar in similar fashion, Zion would get the entire book thrown at him before he could even breathe. But this is what we're dealing with. Then we're dealing with crocodile tears. We're dealing with complete lies, champs. And it's disgusting, to say the least. It's very nasty. Like, people are really going with this. Like, well, I don't think people are actually going with it, but nobody's going with it because they've seen her previous actions. She's already showed her hand multiple times. You know what I'm saying? People have seen what it was. And now she's acting insane. She got the tattoo of him on her face. Like, what more? What more can you do that is so out of character? You dig down, people says you never know what's in someone's mind, but hope he get it together. Listen, man, all of this for the money. She wants the bread. She's gonna do every tactic possible to make sure that she gets that bread. Now, this right here is just an allegation, but this allegation holds no merit due to the fact that she has already proven that she's a manipulator. She's already proven that she is a liar. She already proved that she is some type of criminal that is trying to take advantage of a situation and is looking to make sure she gets that 60 grand that she thought she was getting from him. So she's trying to pull every stop in the book to make sure that she can get that money no matter what and at what cost. She don't care. She got a tattoo of the man on her face. She's losing her mind and the world can see that. However, sometimes the powers that be will ignore that just to fit in the agenda. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Sometimes the people that are up top want to avoid these things and act like these things aren't happening because of the agenda, champ. The agenda, yeah, you know. But again, this is nasty. This is diabolical behavior. This is filthy behavior. Now this is going to, she can get sued for defamation because she can't back. How are you going to back that he was actually attacking you? So now you came out of the woodworks, seeing that the man was assaulting you. He did this. He did that. He's the reason I miscarried because he was beating me. All that is cap. We don't believe it. You're lying, champ. You need that money. We ain't heard from you in weeks. It's been about a good 2 to 3 weeks since we heard about Moriah Mills. It's been a good 2 to 3 weeks since we heard about Moriah Mills, man. Salute to King James Mayo. You already... Listen, man. It's been 2 to 3 weeks since we heard about Moriah Mills. So you mean this entire time you was working on another lie, another ploy to get that man's money? That's what it looks like to me, that you were working on trying to pull another stop to take the man's bread, right? Nasty work, very disgusting. It's out of pocket. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I mean, why is she even still able to do these things? Didn't she just get banned from like Twitter? Like, she needs to be banned on all social media for lying, because this clearly can lead to a defamation suit. Now, Zion Williamson, on the other hand, is a bit worried because if the NBA catches and he went to this and they find out that it's true, if they think it's true, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It could cause damage, man. We seen Kobe Bryant go through a woman lying on him about assaulting her, and even though he didn't do it, people still hate Kobe to this day because of it even happening in the first place, because it was even brought up. And even during those times, Kobe was the most hated person in the world at the time because of these allegations. However, it was proven that Kobe did not do it and that the woman was lying and also did something with another man the same night, right? So again, just because it's not true doesn't mean it doesn't do damage to the person that's being accused. Because it always does, because people never forget. People always remember the worst things before they remember the good things that she did, especially on that level. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it can do some damage to the man's career. It could blacklist him from future endeavors and whatnot. It could leave a very nasty stain on the man's career, even if it is not true. Which is why this is so disgusting and so nasty, because you can ruin the man's bag. You can ruin potential things that can happen for his future in a good way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good things that can happen might not happen just because he was accused of these things. Some people will not want to work with him. Some people don't want him a part of their brand because of it. You're destroying the man's life. You're being annoying. You're irritating. You're gaslighting. You're lying. You're lying. You're trying to take money from the man. You're playing mind games. Sick mind games. Because this is all sick, man. And when someone could cry so easily like that, and it be a lie, that means that person is a legitimately psycho. Do you understand me? Legitimately psycho. But this is terrible, nasty. You know? When does it end? Like, does this have an end? Is there an end game here? Because I don't think she's going to rest until she gets that money. Now, for Zion's case, I don't know what Zion's going to do. I know a lot of people say Zion should probably attempt to get her up out of here by doing something illegal, champ. And that's as far as I could go with it, because she is trying to destroy the man's life after all, you know. She is trying to ruin the man's life and destroy the man's life. You dig? So where do we go from here? She's still going to continue to throw as many nasty allegations on him. Apparently the expose didn't work because she was about to go there where she did an expose, or maybe she does have plans to still do the expose that we just don't know about yet. But she could always do it. We don't know. You dig? So, with that being said, there need to be some type of penalties for these actions. These actions need to be penalized in the court of law, champ. Yeah, in the court of law, because she's wilding, she's tweaking. Why? Why are you doing this? What's the reason? What are you doing? You dig what I'm saying? It's just, does it make sense? It never makes sense. What are you doing? It's nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You dig? You gotta make sure y'all hitting that like though. But man, Ryan Mills has been off the rockers, tweaking, really been going in. Like, again, we ain't hear about Shorty for like the last 2 to 3 weeks. She just now bring herself back into the light, and here we are again talking about Shorty again, making very egregious claims on Zion Williamson for none other than that $60,000 that she wants directly from Zion. Doesn't seem like she's gonna rest until she gets that money. And I'm gonna be real with you, I don't think she's getting that money, but she's trying the most manipulative tactics to gain that money. You know, is what it is. But me personally, again, I think there needs to be some type of she needs to be penalized, man. Penalize the woman. She's doing criminal things out here, again. She's doing very criminal things right now. Like, it's unfair to Zion. The man ain't minding his business. The man hasn't said anything back. You're driving the man up a nasty slope. He's going through it now. He's going through depression. It seems as though he might be wanting to take himself out the game for good. He responded by dropping the track Suicidal Thoughts by Biggie Smalls in his Instagram story, which is not good. This is terrible. This is terrible. Come on, man. This is very bad. This is nasty, man. We don't want to see a young talent like Zion have to suffer because of somebody's nonsense, man. Needs to be penalization. Boy, oh boy. She going through a lot of very sketchy scenarios. She needs to be arrested. She needs to be arrested. She needs to be sued and all and all of the above, man. All I'm saying is this is not necessary. She's taking it too far. She's going too far. She's not going to rest until she sees the bread, gang. Until she sees the bread. Apparently, she's not going to rest until she sees the bread. It is what it is, though, gang. But listen, all I'm going to say is this, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my second channel, gang. Subscribe to my second channel immediately, champ. Immediately, son. Subscribe to the second channel. You heard? But I want y'all to know that the show's never over. It's never ending. It's not done. It's not over. But you already know the vibes, though. I'm sure you know the vibes, though. Take them away, Sue Young. Get them out of here. Let's go.